You think Michigan is just lakes and cold weather? Think again, because this state hides some of the strangest, most unbelievable facts in America. From floating bridges, to water that looks like an ocean, to places that feel completely isolated. Michigan is far from normal. And once you see this, you won't look at it the same way again. Let's start with something that sounds simple, but isn't. Number 1, surrounded by freshwater seas. Michigan isn't just near water, it's surrounded by it. On almost every side, there's water stretching as far as you can see. The Great Lakes are so massive. They don't feel like lakes. They feel like oceans. Stand on the shore, and you won't see the other side. Just waves, wind, and an endless horizon. Storms roll in fast, just like they do at sea. Waves crash hard, the sky darkens, and suddenly, it feels powerful. But here's the part that makes no sense. It's all freshwater. No salt, no taíts, just massive bodies of pure water. And there's a lot of it. In fact, the Great Lakes hold about 20% of the world's surface freshwater. Think about that. One place holding that much water. In Michigan, you're never far from something that feels infinite. Number 2, one of the longest suspension bridges in the U.S. The Mackinac Bridge stretches over 5 miles, connecting Michigan's Upper and Lower Peninsulas. From a distance, it looks massive, but when you drive across it, it feels endless. Water on both sides, stretching to the horizon, with nothing but open space around you. The wind picks up, sometimes strong enough to move your car. And then, the fog rolls in. Thick, heavy, so dense you can barely see ahead. For a moment, it feels like you're driving into nothing. No land in sight, no clear end, just a narrow road above deep water. And here's the thing, some people are too scared to even drive across it. In fact, there's a service that will drive your car for you. Because this bridge isn't just long, it's intense. In Michigan, even crossing from one side to another feels like an adventure. Number 3, it gets extreme snow. Michigan doesn't just get snow, it gets buried. Every winter, something intense happens. Cold air moves across the Great Lakes, picking up massive amounts of moisture. And when that air hits land, it drops it all as snow. This is called lake effect snow, and it's powerful. Some areas get over 200 inches every year. That's more than 16 feet of snow. Think about that. Cars disappear, roads vanish, entire neighborhoods turn white. Driving becomes dangerous, visibility drops, and everything slows down. Sometimes, it feels like the world just stops. And the craziest part? It can happen fast. Clear skies one moment, and a full snowstorm the next. In Michigan, winter isn't just a season, it's an experience. Number 4, 2 peninsulas, 1 state. Michigan isn't just one piece of land. It's split in 2, the Upper Peninsula and the Lower Peninsula, separated by water, connected by a single bridge. But here's what's strange. They don't feel the same. The Lower Peninsula is where most people live. Cities, roads, busy everyday life. But the Upper Peninsula? It's different. Wild forests, quiet lakes, and long stretches of empty land. Some places feel completely untouched. Fewer people, more nature, and a slower pace of life. It's almost like stepping into another world. Same state, totally different experience. In Michigan, it's like having 2 states in one. Number 5, thousands of islands. Michigan isn't just land. It's full of hidden islands. The state has over 11,000 lakes, and scattered across them, thousands of islands. Some are lively, filled with tourists, boats, shops. Some are energy, but others, completely empty. No roads, no Ines, just nature. Places where everything feels still, like time stopped moving. On some islands, there are no cars at all, only silence, water, and wind. It feels isolated, peaceful, but also a little mysterious. And here's the crazy part. Many people don't even know these places exist. In Michigan, entire hidden worlds are just waiting to be discovered. Number 6, a road that floats. Some roads in Michigan don't feel real. They feel like they're floating. Water on both sides, stretching out to the horizon, with no clear edge. Drive along these roads, and it feels like you're moving across the water itself. The line between land and lake almost disappears. Sky above, water around, and a thin strip of road beneath you. It's quiet, almost surreal, like you're not supposed to be there. And sometimes, there's nothing in sight. No buildings, no human, just you, and endless blue in every direction. For a moment, it feels like you've left the real world. In Michigan, even a simple drive can feel unreal. Number 7. Detroit was once the richest city. Detroit wasn't always what it is today. It was once one of the richest cities in America. This was the heart of the auto industry. Factories running nonstop, cars being built every second, and money flowing everywhere. Big companies like Ford Motor Company helped shape this city. At its peak, Detroit was booming. But then, things started to change. Factories began to close. Jobs disappeared, and people started leaving. Entire neighborhoods slowly emptied out. Buildings were abandoned. Streets went quiet, and parts of the city felt frozen in time. But here's what makes it different today. It's coming back. New businesses, new energy, a mix of past and future. In Detroit, you can see both rise and Sokothud in the same place. Number 8. Dangerous rip currents. The lakes in Michigan may look calm, peaceful, quiet, almost harmless. But underneath, there's power. Strong currents move through the water. Invisible, but fast. They're called rip currents. And if you get caught in one, it can pull you away from shore in seconds. No warning, no sound, just a sudden force dragging you out. Every year, people underestimate these lakes. They step in thinking it's safe and get pulled too far out. Panic sets in, energy drains, and getting back becomes harder and harder. And the scariest part? It doesn't look dangerous. From the outside, it still looks calm. In Michigan, even the lakes can turn deadly. Number 9. Northern lights are visible. In northern Michigan, the sky doesn't stay dark. On the right nights, it comes alive. Suddenly, colors begin to appear. Green, purple, sometimes even red, moving across the sky. This is the Northern Lights, a natural light show caused by energy from the sun, colliding with Earth's atmosphere. But here's what makes it special. You don't expect to see it here. No crowds, no noise, just quiet and a sky that feels unreal. The lights shift, dance, and disappear just as quickly as they came. For a moment, it doesn't feel real. In Michigan, even the sky can surprise you. Number 10. It feels like multiple worlds. Michigan isn't just one place. It's many. In one direction, beaches that look like oceans, endless water, soft resemble, waves crashing like the sea. Turn another way, and you're surrounded by forests. Dense, quiet, stretching for miles. Then winter arrives, and everything changes. Lakes freeze, snow covers the land, and the world turns silent. But summer? It comes alive. Bright skies, blue water, and energy everywhere. And here's what makes it unbelievable. All of this exists in one state. Different worlds, connected in one place. Unpredictable, diverse, and completely unique. This isn't just a state, it's an experience. If this surprised you, hit subscribe, because places like this are just the beginning. The next place we explore might be even more unbelievable. And trust me, you won't want to miss it.